Selena Gomez breaks her silence after Justin Bieber's emotional song, fans stunned. What if I told you that Selena Gomez's one-word reaction has completely flipped the internet upside down? What if I told you that Justin Bieber's emotional, tear-filled performance of an unreleased track has sparked a brand new wave of Jelena theories nearly a decade after their breakup? And what if I told you that Selena's response wasn't angry, wasn't dramatic, and wasn't emotional at all, but something even more powerful? Because today, the online world is buzzing over the idea that Selena Gomez may have just responded to Justin Bieber's emotional moment in the coldest, most unexpected way possible. Fans are divided, long-buried questions are resurfacing, and a whole new wave of Jelena speculation is taking over TikTok, Instagram, and X. And trust me, what Selena did next is something you're absolutely going to want to hear. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, we're diving into why fans think Justin's emotional performance might not have been about what it seemed, and why Selena's subtle reaction speaks louder than any breakup song ever could. Justin's emotional performance shakes the internet. Let's start with the moment that set the entire internet ablaze. Justin Bieber performing an unreleased song that fans believe might be about feeling trapped, overwhelmed, and emotionally conflicted. Clips spread instantly, millions of views within hours. In some videos, fans claimed Justin looked teary-eyed, like he was struggling to hold himself together. Others insisted they heard hints, whispers, or emotional pauses that reminded them of the Jelena era. Now to be clear, Justin has never confirmed that the song is about Selena Gomez. There's no official statement, no direct reference, nothing concrete. But, you already know how the internet works. When the words, trapped, lost, or, broken, appear in a Justin Bieber verse, the Jelena fanbase is going to dissect every syllable like it's a crime scene. And that's exactly what happened. Curiosity exploded. TikTok creators broke down the lyrics line by line. Longtime fans debated whether this was a genuine emotional moment or a calculated artistic choice. Some even speculated whether Justin was expressing feelings he couldn't say publicly. And right as the speculation reached its peak, the camera allegedly caught something that sent fans spiraling even harder. Justin closing his eyes, hand over his face, looking overwhelmed. That clip alone triggered thousands of comments connecting it to the Jelena past. But that's not even the dramatic part. Because the real storm didn't begin until people started asking the question. Was Selena Gomez going to react? And if she did, would it be angry, compassionate, emotional, completely silent? Hold that thought, because what Selena actually did stunned everyone, just not in the way they expected. Selena's subtle, savage response. While Justin Bieber was trending globally, everyone waited, refreshing, checking, scanning, for Selena's move. Because let's be honest, whenever Justin is emotional, whenever a song surfaces that sounds like heartbreak, whenever fans bring up the Jelena timeline, Selena's name immediately enters the conversation, whether she wants it or not. But instead of posting something dramatic, instead of dropping a statement, instead of writing a cryptic lyric or going live, Selena Gomez did something far more subtle. Something fans argue is even more powerful. She simply lived her life. And then, she left a one-word comment that sent shockwaves across the fandom. It happened under an Instagram post that said, "They're obsessed." People speculated that the comment might have been referencing the constant recycling of Jelena theories. Underneath that post, Selena simply wrote, "Absolutely. One word, no emojis, no elaboration, no drama, no naming names." And yet, it was enough. Because suddenly the narrative shifted. Fans began reading her comment as a quiet, pointed message, not to Justin directly, but to the internet, to the headlines, and to the constant obsession with reviving a relationship she left behind years ago. Even Selena supporters started celebrating the moment as a masterclass in silent shade. Not insults, not accusations, just controlled confidence. And while the internet dissected her comment from every angle, Selena continued posting photos from her vacation, hanging with friends, glowing, relaxed, radiantly herself. No mention of drama, no lyrical breakdowns, no emotional confessionals, just joy. And this shift led fans straight into a new theory that we are about to break down in Chapter 3. But before we go there, let me ask you, do you think Selena's comment was a subtle message, or was the internet reading too deeply into it? Who do you think the "they" refers to? Let me know in the comments. And now buckle up, because this next part is where the tea gets boiling. Are fans being played? The theory gaining momentum. As Selena's calm response went viral, another theory emerged, one that has quickly taken over social media threads, Reddit discussions, and TikTok reaction videos. It goes like this. What if Justin's emotional performance had nothing to do with longing for the past, and everything to do with public attention? Now let's be very clear, this is purely fan speculation. There is no confirmation, no statement, nothing factual backing this theory. It's a conversation happening online, not a claim. But it's a conversation growing louder by the hour. Here's why fans think this theory is gaining traction. First, every time anything remotely connected to Jelena surfaces, engagement skyrockets. Old clips resurface. Reaction videos dominate For You pages. People who haven't thought about 2014 in years suddenly jump back into the conversation. The internet basically resets itself to Jelena mode. Second, fans point out the timing. Justin performed the emotional song at a moment when he's been relatively quiet musically. Some wonder whether emotional vulnerability could help build momentum for future projects. Third, internet detectives revisited the tattoo Justin got years ago, which many believed was inspired by Selena. Recently, fans noticed him looking at her referencing old tattoos, and the speculation fired up all over again. Was it sentimental, coincidental, promotional? Again, there is no proof. But speculation is a powerful force on the internet. And fans are asking, is Justin genuinely processing emotions from the past? Or is it artistic expression? Or is it the kind of emotional moment every musician has? Or, as some fan accounts say, is the nostalgia being used for attention? This is where the fandom truly splits. And now it's your turn. Do you believe Justin's emotional performance was genuine? Or do you think the internet exaggerated the moment? Comment below with Team Genuine or Team Exaggerated. But don't go anywhere yet, because the next chapter takes all of this and flips it on its head. Where does this leave Selena? While Justin is surrounded by speculation, Selena's energy is completely different. She's posting her vacations. She's laughing with friends. She's sharing behind-the-scenes moments from her projects. She's glowing in every single update. And what fans love the most? She looks unbothered, peaceful, centered. That's why Selena's one-word comment hit so hard. Not because it was cruel. Not because it attacked anyone. But because it reinforced the message that she has moved forward. That she chooses peace. That she refuses to let old narratives control her present. Fans see her comment as her way of saying, I'm living my life. The past is not my story anymore. Let it go. And that brings us to the big question that's been surfacing everywhere. If Selena has moved on, if she's happy, if she's stronger than ever, why does Jelena keep coming back? And the answer may shock you. So let's break that down next. The problem with Jelena. Why it never dies. Every time Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber appears in a headline, the Jelena memories come back like clockwork. Here's why. It was one of the biggest celebrity relationships of its generation. For millions of fans, it defined an era. People grew up with it. The relationship was public, emotional, and documented across social media. Every moment, good or bad, was captured, reposted, analyzed. Both stars became global icons. When two massive fanbases collide, the emotional investment becomes intense. Nostalgia runs the internet. People love revisiting old timelines, old photos, old memories. Algorithms reward drama. If a video about Jelena goes viral, platforms push out more of the same. Which means people see more content about it, which fuels more conversations. So even if Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber themselves have moved forward, the memory of Jelena remains in the digital world like a celebrity time capsule. But here's the twist. Selena's new comment may finally be signaling that she's not here for the nostalgia anymore. And what she does next could shape how the internet talks about her moving into 2025. What happens next? Future impact and fan expectations. We're entering a new era for both stars. For Selena Gomez, she continues to focus on wellness, mental health advocacy, producing, and music. Her fanbase loves this new era of confidence and boundaries. Her reactions, or lack of reactions, send powerful signals about her future direction. For Justin Bieber, fans are watching closely to see whether he releases the emotional song officially. Others wonder whether this performance was a hint toward a new album. Some speculate he may address the rumors eventually, either directly or through his music. The biggest question moving forward is, will the Jelena narrative finally fade? Or will these emotional moments keep pulling the internet back into the past? And that brings us to our second engagement question. Do you think 2025 will finally be the year the internet lets the Jelena era rest? Or is this drama destined to resurface forever? Comment below. Because here's the real twist. While the internet debates, while fan theories swirl, while everyone tries to decode hidden meanings, Selena Gomez might have already told us everything we need to know with one simple word. Absolutely. A single comment that might mark the moment she officially stepped out of the Jelena shadow for good. Or, depending on how things unfold, this could just be the calm before another storm in the ever-dramatic Hollywood universe. And if you want to know what could be coming next between Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and the fandoms that keep their legacies alive, then you need to watch the next Celeb Juices video on your screen right now. Because trust me, things are only getting messier from here.